Firstly, I just want to say that I am very impressed with the turnout this morning. The teachers, your personal countenance and your demeanor this morning is very impressive. Yes, so we are here now for the online and NOAS and TESA's awareness on what you need to know. So I shall now invite James to come to lead us into the first session, and then we see how we go from there. Thank you.
So as you all know, the online application system was implemented by the Department of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology. And again, it has now replaced the traditional, conventional, paper-based schooling reform. Okay? So, the department facilitated the application process of grade 12 students applying to higher education institutions throughout Papua New Guinea. So that is the only way now where you can apply and then you get to be selected to study in higher education, any higher education institution. So that's throughout Papua New Guinea. So the purpose of the system is to improve efficiency and promote equality and equity in and during application, as well as the selection process of school level to higher education institution. So we are trying to do away with with the manual. There's a lot of manipulation and there's bribery. So a lot of good students is missed out on the selection. Now, even though you scored a good GPA, but then by money to talk, all selectors are given space, nothing long now. And with some students, especially from the remote side or like low class side, they get missed out, even though they perform very well. Okay, so with the system, there's no such thing as bribery, or they can't. Even the selectors, they can't manipulate. They can't go in and change the system or change the requirements and all that. Okay, so it's fair. We are trying to bring efficiency and also transparent. So the national online application system was developed to address and elevate the challenges of ill-informed applicants and unfair selection. So just like I mentioned earlier, so in the past 3 years, since 2018, more than 26,000 students have applied for their choices using the national online application system. So with this year now, I think that will be the third year now, the fourth year. Okay, so in regards to the calendar and the timeline, please students take note of this. It's very important. So basically the timeline is about the process of the application and what happens during the process. Okay, so we have the activity and also the dates. Okay, so the first one is DHERST issues new invitation letters for new secondary schools. So if there's a new secondary schools in any of the provinces throughout the country, as the department, the facilitating department, we issue them with a new school or invitation letter. So they can be able to print out the student credentials and issue them to the students. So that has taken place in Monday, 23rd August 2021. And then the second activity is principal issue student NOAS invitation letter. Okay, so that's Wednesday 25th August 21 to Friday 3rd of September 2021. So within this period, the principal will now issue student their NOAS invitation letter. So you guys better get yourself ready, because once you receive your NOAS credentials, you can log on to the system and at least familiarize yourself with the system. how it looks like, the interface especially. Okay, so that takes place in 25th August to 3rd of September 2021. And we have the third activity is the students apply for tertiary programs. Okay. It runs side by side with the TESA scholarship. Okay, HELP is not here to replace the TESAs, but HELP is here to assist students in terms of their fees. You know, there's a lot of students around throughout the country, like they don't have their parents. Some parents have died business, and so government is trying their best to help students so they can at least pay their fees and be responsible. Okay, so at the end of the day, you will still pay up that loan because it's called a loan. Okay. Also to note that the HELP loan is interest free. Okay. So whatever amount that you borrow from the government, you repay that same amount. Okay. And we are not trying to give burden to students and parents as well. So we won't deduct more than 200 kina from your salaries. Okay. Let's say if you apply for like 2,000 to complete your fees. Once you go into the system and you apply, the system will automatically tells you that you will be paying that particular amount and for how long. So basically it's 4%. So if you are applying for 2,000 and then fortnightly, your estimated fortnight amount you put as let's say 500 kina for a start. So that means that you will be paying 50 kina until you pay all that fees. So we're not trying to give burdens to students and parents, but we're trying to help them. We have the student applicant. So these are the three key players in the HELP application program. We have the student, the SGO is from the institution, and also the Department of Higher Education, which we do the payment to the institution. So we also have the HELP flowchart here. Later I'll pass that information to the deputy principal, and then they will issue you so you can at least